It's time to hit the jackpot because you're listening to How to Bet, hosted by Daryl Fein and Sean Miller, breaking down betting into 4 categories to help you stay ahead of the game, sharing their thoughts, opinions, and analysis on how to bet it, where to bet it, and who to bet on. Now here are your hosts, Daryl Fein and Sean Miller.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to How to Bet podcast. I'm Daryl Fein, along with Sean, the Genius Miller. And remember to go to HowToBet.com. We appreciate you watching us here on YouTube because we know you have a ton of choices. So we do appreciate that. And hey, when you're watching us on YouTube, go down, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell, but subscribe. You can win merch. Go down to the comment line. Tell us how good we're doing. Tell us how poorly we're doing. Ask for merch. We have it all going on. And then cursor down a little further, and you will hit that description. In the description box, you will see those links to HowToBet.com stories, Sean Miller stories, actually the previews, injury updates, odds updates. We have it all for you at HowToBet.com. So get there now. And Sean, it was a week
bloodbath
for underdogs.
Bloodbath, as we call. Yeah, you know.
Underdog. Well, not
sometimes
if you're an underdog player.
I'm not an underdog player, so it's a bloodbath for me. I don't like betting underdogs, and I am the favorite guy, and it for me is a bloodbath.
Yeah, I mean, I had mostly favorites too. It was not a good week for me, but an unbelievable amount of underdogs, not only that covered, but actually won outright. So if you are an underdog player, you had a heck of a week last week.
Yeah, hey, Daryl, I just, when we talked about, if you go to How to Bet and look at the stories, you got the Thursday night, Sunday, Monday. We'll talk about those later. And then they have the week 10 odds. I basically kind of talked to everybody in How to Bet land, and I gave them a proposition. I said, if anybody can come up with a formula to figure out this wacky 2021 NFL season, I'll put it everywhere, and we'll put your name up in lights and everything. But what I said is it's harder to solve than the Birch and Swinnerton Dyer conjecture.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
yes.
Even like Rubik's Cube. I don't know
it's brutal.
Harder, the thing. I don't know what's harder, the thing you said or Rubik's Cube.
Yes,
whichever is harder. That would be it.
C star equals absolute value of XC, R infinity, W infinity, WP, CQ, tours 2, P2 delta. Good luck with that one.
And that's why he's the genius, and that's why he spends a lot of time alone. Folks.
No one has solved that. If you solve that problem, or if you solve this NFL season problem, you might get a Nobel Prize.
Interesting.
How can you?
This is a tough.
How can
this
you?
Is tough.
How can you? Explain the fact that Dallas, you turn the Dallas-Denver game on. I was tutoring, and I looked over. Denver's up 7-0. Then it's 14-0. Then it's 17. I mean, it was crazy. Dallas didn't score till the fourth quarter. That game, the Rams game. The Rams looked terrible. The Bills didn't score a touchdown and lost to the Jaguars. It was just a crazy week. But I think. Every once in a while you have these goofy weeks, and it's just, I'd rather have them all in 1 week and then, get back to hey, listen, it wasn't your week, and you just get back to winning ways and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was absolutely crazy. Like you said, how many people that had those that are on the suicide pool?
Oh.
I mean, they might as well just start over again.
I heard, yeah. I mean, I saw so many tweets. By the way, follow us on Twitter at the Prodigal Sean at FineLine33, right?
Yeah, FineLine33. Yeah.
I just saw.
FEIN.
It was just the confidence pools, all these different ones, knockout pool thing, and they're all just gone. I mean, even Pockets has the one where you got to pick the losers, and all the losers won. So the losers are the winners. So even those. It was crazy week.
A crazy week. Week 1, there were 7 upsets in week 1. This even eclipsed that. This was just crazy.
Week 1 is always tough though, because you don't know who's going to be good, and you don't know who's going to be. It's a weird. Now you're halfway through the season, and you're just you think you have this stuff figured out, and it's just I mean, it's just one of these, the whole, like, it just upside down world. It's crazy. You know, it happens sometimes.
I heard our executive director,
Yes.
Tiffany Hartman, was a big winner.
Yeah, Tiffany.
I heard of all the people that lost this week, Tiffany Hartman.
Yeah, Tiffany, come on in, Tiffany. So Tiffany went to was this your first football game you went to?
Yes.
So she went to the Eagles game, and she hung out and had some interesting. If you check out her pictures, is that on your Instagram?
Oh my gosh.
There's some interesting photos from the thing.
Really?
But yeah, it's crazy. But she asked me, you know, what should I bet? I want to bet on the game, and I gave her, you know, I said take the Chargers -1.5, and take the Chargers over 20. It was 25.5 or 26.5. So when they kicked the field goal in the final seconds, she won both. So what did you bet?
So I bet 25 and I doubled my bet, so I got $50.
How about that?
We
have a winner. We have a winner from How to Bet. Like we were terrible this week. She won.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, you know, HowToBet.com just produces those dreams sometimes. Hey, remember, Tiffany and everybody else watching and listening, bet with your head, not your heart, and don't go over your means. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Now, I mean, is that, you know?
That was my PSA.
Yeah, it's just smart. Like you just bet a little bit. I mean, I knew you have the risk-free bets and everything. Is this something you think now maybe that you want to bet now? It's something that maybe you when you're watching these games, maybe you'll do more of, or I just want to be cautious with it, or what are you know, you doubled your money already.
Yeah.
I mean, if you bet 100,000, you would have had 200,000.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it again. It was a lot of fun. I've been to a game before, but this was my first game this season, and since I've been recording the podcast, I was like, you know what? I'm going to the game. Now I know how to bet from recording the show, so I'm going to do it. And then I won, so it was awesome.
Yeah, there's all, I mean,
just keep in mind.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Tiffany, that if you or anybody else hit a 60% or above, you're doing very well.
That's right.
And nobody hits 100, nobody hits 90, nobody hits 80, nobody hits 75. 60 and above, you're doing very well.
Yeah, it's, you know, I think last week, what day, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with some of the college games that we had, and some of the soccer, you know, I had a couple parlays and you know, cashed out for, I don't know, a couple $100. But you know, if you can make $100 a week, you know, it's an extra.
Yes.
You know, pays for your gas money. It pays for your thing. I mean, you just want to be positive. It doesn't matter if you're up $20 or thing. You just want to be positive. But
yeah, it was fun.
Just you know, and again, if you could hit 60% or above, you're going to do pretty well. Just in case you haven't noticed, watching us on YouTube, I am on remote again this week.
There goes Tiffany. She goes back behind the camera.
Is she not? She likes it behind the camera, not in front of the camera.
Yeah, she was at a. Make sure she tells you about the wedding she did this weekend. Some interesting stories from that. We won't talk about it on camera. We should have some interesting stories from that.
We should have let her plug that Tiffany Hartman TV, right?
Tiffany Hartman TV. That's right. If
Yeah,
you're looking for someone to film your weddings or your rock videos or your what else? What's the thing you have with all the ladies? The hair salon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she has a hair salon. Go to her. What's your Instagram?
Tiffany Hartman TV.
Tiffany Hartman TV is our Instagram. Mine is actually the Prodigal Sean with the underscores, the _, Prodigal _ Sean. So just plug that as well because I'm on the gram. I know Daryl's on the gram too. So
yeah, Fine Line FEINLINE Fine Line 33.
That wedding was on the gram. Yeah, the wedding was on the gram. Yeah. So, but I think sometimes you have to just draw a line under a week and say it wasn't our week. And
for sure. I mean, a lot of people did that. You know, a lot of favorite bettors, like I said, they got destroyed this week. Underdog bettors had a great week.
Which was the most? Which was the game you were most shocked by?
Well, you'd have to be most shocked by Buffalo not even scoring a touchdown. I mean, Buffalo losing 9-6 to Jacksonville was shocking. Denver was shocking, but I think you can't be more shocked than Buffalo losing to a Jacksonville team.
What do you think about, how about the Browns just annihilating the Bengals?
I
And
like
Nick
the
Chubb.
Bengals in that game.
And
But
Nick
I'm
Chubb.
not shocked. I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
The Bengals, you could see they're starting to take a turn for the worse. So, they beat Baltimore, then they lose to the Jets. They lose to the Browns. They're in a little bit of trouble here. Their defense is not good, and it's starting to show up. So remember, why were you watching us on YouTube? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, the notification button, and connect with us through your comments. Leave good comments, bad comments. Ask for merchandise. We have merchandise to give out. And then go down a little further in the description box, all links for previews, for odds, injury updates. Go to howtobet.com for all of that. Then go to howtobet.com early and often because things change regularly in the NFL.
Saw that a lot this week with the injury updates. I mean, with the, Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins and A.J. Green late scratches. There's a lot of that this week. And,
Zach Moss for Buffalo.
Yeah. It's just, you got to check that. You got to go to that page and go to the thing and check the injury reports daily because, you have to keep checking it.
So a lot going on. When we come back, we will have our Parlay Power Plays of the Week coming up after this. Go to howtobet.com.
Let's go.